Welcome to the heritage of our fathers. Today we will be talking about the story of the rise of the Ogiso Dynasty, a tale of ancient Benin. The whispers of the past often carry the weight of forgotten empires and the echoes of powerful rulers. In the heart of West Africa, amidst the lush forests and winding rivers, a kingdom was destined to rise. Its foundations laid by legendary figures and its legacy etched into the very soil. This is the story of the Ogiso Dynasty. Legends Edo believed the first Ogiso, Igodomigodo, either descended from the sky or was brought to Benin by Osanobua, god. One tradition says Igodo poured sand from a canoe to create land and was made king, earning the title Ogiso, meaning king from the sky. Oral tradition also suggests that the Ogisos were divine rulers and that Igodo played a key role in establishing the kingdom's political structure, a period spanning over a millennium, from approximately 40 BCE to 1100 CE, which saw the birth and consolidation of what would become the mighty Benin Kingdom. The dawn of a new era, Igodomigodo, 40 BC, 300 CE, our tale begins in the ancient settlement of Igodomigodo, the precursor to modern-day Benin City. Before the Ogiso, the land was a collection of scattered communities, each governed by its own elders and local chiefs. Life was agrarian, centered around farming, hunting, and the intricate web of communal living, yet a yearning for unity, for a stronger, more cohesive society, began to stir among the people. Legend speaks of the first Ogiso, Ogiso Igodo, a figure shrouded in myth and revered as a unifier. He was not merely a chief among equals, but a visionary leader who recognized the need for a centralized authority to bring peace and prosperity to the land. His reign, often placed around 40 BCE, marked a pivotal shift. Igodo, through a combination of wisdom, strength, and perhaps a touch of divine favor, began to consolidate power, bringing various clans and villages under a single rule. He established rudimentary administrative structures and laid the groundwork for a more organized society. His name, Ogiso, meaning king of the sky or ruler of the land, reflected the profound reverence his people held for him, consolidation and expansion. The early Ogiso reigns, 300 CE, 700 CE. Following Igodo, a succession of Ogiso rulers continued the work of nation building. This period was characterized by the gradual expansion of Igodomigodo's influence. The Ogiso kings, often depicted as strong and just, focused on internal stability and the development of their nascent kingdom. They introduced and refined systems of governance, establishing a council of elders and chiefs who advised the Ogiso and helped administer the growing territories. Trade routes began to solidify, connecting Igodomigodo with neighboring communities and fostering economic growth. Artisans flourished, creating intricate bronze castings and terracotta sculptures that hinted at a sophisticated culture. The spiritual life of the people also deepened, with the Ogiso often serving as both political and spiritual head, mediating between the earthly realm and the ancestors. One notable Ogiso from this era is said to be Ogiso Ere, credited with introducing various cultural innovations. He is remembered for establishing the practice of using the Ada, a ceremonial sword, and Eben, a ceremonial staff, as symbols of royal authority, traditions that would endure for centuries. He also reportedly introduced the practice of weaving and the use of beads, further enriching the cultural fabric of the kingdom. The golden age of the Ogiso, prosperity and cultural flourishing, 700 CE, 1000 CE. By the middle of the first millennium CE, the Ogiso dynasty had entered its golden age. Igodomigodo had transformed from a collection of villages into a well-structured kingdom. The population grew, and the kingdom's reach extended, though its exact boundaries remain a subject of historical debate. This era saw significant advancements in agriculture, with improved farming techniques leading to greater food security. The kingdom's military capabilities also developed, allowing it to protect its borders and, when necessary, assert its dominance over smaller, neighboring communities. The cultural and artistic achievements of the Ogiso period reached new heights. The famed Benin bronzes, though reaching their zenith in later dynasties, had their roots in the artistic traditions fostered during this time. Oral traditions, proverbs, and folk tales were passed down through generations, preserving the history and values of the people. The Ogiso themselves were often patrons of the arts, encouraging the skilled craftsmen and storytellers of their realm. The period was largely marked by stability, allowing for the flourishing of social structures and the deepening of communal bonds. The Ogiso's authority was largely unquestioned, seen as divinely ordained and essential for the well-being of the kingdom. The twilight of the Ogiso and the Sea of Change, c. 1000 CE, 1100 CE, as the second millennium approached. The Ogiso Dynasty, after centuries of rule, began to face internal challenges. The exact reasons for its decline are debated among historians, but a combination of factors likely contributed. Succession disputes became more common, weakening the central authority. Some Ogiso rulers may have become tyrannical or ineffective, leading to discontent among the populace and the powerful chiefs. The kingdom, while strong, was not immune to external pressures. Shifting trade routes or the rise of new powerful neighbors could have played a role. The long period of stability may have also led to a certain complacency, making the kingdom less adaptable to changing circumstances. The final Ogiso, Ogiso Owodo, is often depicted as a tragic figure whose reign was marred by misfortune and misrule. His inability to produce a male heir and his perceived injustices led to widespread dissatisfaction. This period of instability and internal strife ultimately paved the way for a new chapter in Benin's history. Though the Ogiso dynasty eventually gave way to a new ruling lineage, its legacy was profound. It laid the essential groundwork for the sophisticated political, social, and cultural institutions that would characterize the later Benin Kingdom. The Ogiso were the pioneers, the unifiers who transformed scattered communities into a cohesive entity, setting the stage for one of Africa's most enduring and influential empires. Their story is a testament to the enduring power of leadership, the resilience of a people, and the slow, deliberate process of nation-building, perfecting art and culture through the millennium. We have come to the end of today's history about the great Benin Kingdom. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe.